What is going on here to close week 12 of the United Sim Football Association season 11 campaign? Let's go ahead and get into it. Best of luck before I get it rolling to both of these teams here. Charlotte and Detroit will be the two teams to close out the week, and we'll talk about what's going to happen in week 13, all of the closing scenarios and all of the good stuff. I can't wait to see how it goes down. Detroit's a little bit of a, not necessarily a pickle, but they need to make sure they keep on winning to make sure that they could get into the playoffs, and they also need Dallas to lose as well. So Dallas, they'll be rooting for Charlotte to get the victory. Most will call an upset, even though Charlotte does have a lot of talent on their team, just did not have what it takes to make the playoffs, unfortunately for them. And they're looking to play spoiler. They want to make sure that anybody that comes in their path that is looking to get a playoff spot is trying to go ahead and get that taken down. So Detroit Getting some cheers there from Anchorage. He said, I don't want to deal with Dallas no more. So they looking for Detroit to get the W. They want to see Detroit come to the playoffs, so Dallas missed it. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Got Anchorage up in there, they rooting, and gonna be interesting with this ball game. A lot of talent on both sides. Two quarterbacks that were drafted in the same draft, between Action Jackson Jr. for Detroit and Hank Falco's quarterback set there for Charlotte. He's been playing for Charlotte his whole career, and Action Jackson Jr. he's playing on the second team. Can't wait to see how they do in this one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hit that play game button. Let's go ahead and get into it, folks, as we're going to go ahead and send this one away. And it looks like Detroit is going to start us off with the football, as there's going to be a kneel down there by Uncle Swoosh. And here we are. Let's go ahead and get into it. 3 people in the giveaway. Let's go ahead and get something popping, as we're going to see a handoff and going to get smushed up right there in the backfield. 2nd and 8 coming. The high snap, gonna corral it and gonna get another short gain. Actually a gain of nothing there by Intravis Quentin. Trying to make it 3rd and 8 coming up here. Charlotte looking to get off real quick. Four people in the giveaway. What's happening? We're going to go ahead and throw this one to the right side. A wide open man past the 40. Already getting 16 out of the play. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Delayed handoff, trying to bounce around, and he's going to get a little bit. It's Tamari Jones going to pick up 3 on the play. I'm not going to tell everybody who to root for. Y'all root for who you want to root for. I know a good amount is still rooting for Charlotte to try to get something cooking. Their streak of playoffs has been broken, so they're looking for a good sound off. We'll see their offense for the last few times of the season. This game and 2 more, as they're behind the 8 ball. Pittsburgh is going into the playoffs for the first time in their long history, so congratulations to them, as we're going to see a first down played there to Amari Jones. And it's going to be 1st and 10 again. Going to be hitting this one off, pushing forward and trying to get past the 40, but not to be. He's going to take a short gain of about 3 yards. Gina DeClina Buckley, what's happening, girl? How are you doing? Football's well with you. Second and 7 coming up here. Going to try the ground game again, finding a little bit of a crease. And it's going to make it 3rd down and 4. Charlotte with the chance to get off the field, as my phone excessively gets pinged for what I did in the USFA server. Kill a Skrilla up in here. What's happening? We're 2/3 of a way from hitting that double giveaway. Exclamation point USFA. Get up in there. Going to pass this one right side, and that's off of the helmet of Amari Jones, who did not expect the pass. That looked like a Vic Dotson play. We'll see him come on the field soon, but not to be. Going to be 4th and 4 coming up. And I'm going to do the stats and stuff like that for these last 2 weeks, tonight and tomorrow. So should have them up to date. And this one is going to be sent away, looking for a pin, and that is going to go out the side of the end zone. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Charlotte coming onto the field for the first time. Let's see what they do. First and 10. Gonna hand this one off to Doc Boone, pushing forward and getting a gain of about 3 for his first touch. Second and 7 coming up here. Passing it again, looking for a man, standing tall in the pocket, running out of time, and it's a Falco on Falco crime. Tank Falco Jr. takes down his uncle. That's probably a first I've seen this. The nephew sacking the uncle here in the USFA. That's pretty interesting. Great job there by the defense. That's pretty hilarious. I'm not even going to lie to you. Tank Falco is going to launch this one left side and wide open. Easy money catch there by Verbal Kent to pick up 19. It doesn't matter about the sack. He's going to make the play. Verbal Kent has been a pretty consistent setup there. Yeah, that's definitely true. Both number 10 also. 10 on 10 crime. Falco on Falco crime. Falco on Falco crime. You know what I'm saying? But it's first down here for Charlotte. They're looking to move down the field some more. They're going to send the man in motion and then hand it off, pushing forward and not getting too much. Second and 11 here. We're going to fake the handoff. Here comes Falco off the cuff and going to be deflected, trying to fit that one to Ralph Rodriguez. And it's going to be 3rd and 11 coming up. Back here, passing this, goes left side with it and caught, and there goes MJW. Getting past midfield on that play. Charlotte on the move, and on 2 straight 3rd downs, they pick up big yardage here for Charlotte, and that boy got mossed. I don't know what he did in there. That was 8 on 8 crime. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Faking the handoff here. They send a blitz. It doesn't go home. Middle of the field and caught. There goes Verbal Kent inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. And it's going to make it another first down here for Charlotte. And I sure did. I sure did get them straight to it. He drew that man out of his shoes. Seen that? Let's go Charlotte there by TJ Blackman. Want Detroit to lose. Exclamation point USFA if you haven't already. A handoff, rumbling past the 25 to the 23, and it's going to be 2nd and 5 coming up. Drop back looking for a man, going to throw it to Vic, who's going to make the jumping catch, but not going to get too much yardage there. Actually, he's not going to get anything. 3rd and 5 coming. Got to get that pass out quicker so he can turn up the field. As he had himself a 2-touchdown ball game last week. Looking to get some more here. I knew he was my favorite announcer in the USFA. I'm one of the only. Is going to pass this right side and caught, and there goes Doc Boone, and he's going to get stuck at the end of the play there by Justin Brown. But that's going to make it another first down on third down. They're making it happen. I knew you was my favorite announcer, but yeah, I do what I can. I look out for y'all. Shotgun coming up here. Vic is on the left side of the line. They're going to go ahead and go left side, and that is a drop. MJW could have had a first down on that play. 2nd and 10 coming. Second and 10 here, passing it, looking, goes left side with it. There goes Vic. Going to get to the 9-yard line, the second catch of the game. Michael Rory up in here, subbing for 4 months. Appreciate you, big dog. If I had my soundboard, I would hit you with that. Don DeMarco, hit him with that. 3rd and 7 coming. Thank you so much again. Appreciate you for stopping by and showing some love, getting in the giveaway right there. 3rd and 7, looking for something. Gonna pass it here, looking for a man, stepping around and goes end zone, and there's no one home as the defense of Detroit tightens up when they need to. And we'll see ourselves our first attempt at a field goal. Charlotte coming through. TJ Blackman throwing up some biddies. All good, all is well over here as well. Thank you so much. Happy to be doing this again. We got some stats to take care of, you know what I'm saying? Kick is up, kick is good. Gotta make sure everybody's in the know-how of what's going down. Three to nothing is your score. Jake Parkey knocking through the field goal. How's everyone doing this weekend? How'd y'all weekend go? Mine was pretty good. Still working. You know how it goes, but finally got off. Should have been off like an hour earlier, but I've had a couple customers come in late. One customer kind of cussed me out a little bit because I was trying to get out of the building, and they're just like asking stupid questions. And I was letting them know, and you know how customer service be sometimes. It'd be like that. But I won't give them that type of energy, you know what I'm saying? As Amari Jones wants his own type of energy, but it's only going to get him 1 yard on the play. I'm too chill to be going back and forth with people. I just let them know straight up, like, this is what the deal is. You either take it and I will set you up with, you know, with grace, or don't, and we could leave as friends. As we're going to go ahead and take this one into the end of the first quarter. Let's go ahead and get into it. Throw your twos up in the chat. Swoosh House making an appearance. What's happening, big homie? As we're going to see a handoff. There goes Samari Jones pushing forward. First down play. Going to get past the 35 to the 38. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. 8 entries in the giveaway. So we need 7 más. Siete más. Working customer service. No one has a smart question at the end. Yeah, you're not wrong. I feel you on that. Gonna be passing it here, looking for a man, dropping back really quick and going left side is going to be caught, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Yeah, hospitality business. has made me less hospitable to people, actually made me despise them more. Yeah, I mean, yes, it's definitely true. You get to see some of the worst out of people when it comes to customer service, because they want a product or they want a service done. And if you don't do it like the exact same way they pictured their head to be, like, it's the end of the world. Did my 100 speed get put in? Did you send $100 to my cash app? Because I damn sure didn't get a notification saying such. As we're going to see 2nd and 9, faking the handoff here, looking for a man, launching this short to the middle of the field, and caught another first down play past the 40, probably at the 39.5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Interesting enough, I still have my MySpace. That's hilarious. Tom has it. Are you talking about Tom from MySpace or Tom from the USFA? Because if it's either or, it'll be hilarious. As that's going to be another handoff for a gain of 4. Getting closer to field goal range is Detroit. MySpace. Gonna be a delayed fake. Looking for a man standing tall in the pocket. Goes to the middle of the field and a dot. And there goes Big Sean. Touchdown, Detroit. Right down the middle, just sliced them up and they let him walk. Easy bucket touchdown. Sean McGoat. Is up in golden. We have ourselves a 7-3 ball game. Charlotte coming back onto the field. Look to see if they can get some things pop. Yeah, I don't know my password. That was for an email that I no longer have access to. But I still know like my information and stuff. Like I can see some of my middle school and high school stuff on it. It's pretty hilarious. Like the first time I dunked is on there. Dunk the basketball, and other random stuff around that time frame. Sending this one away here. Yeah, I love adding music in the background and all the embeds and stuff like that. It was a fun time back in the day. Now everything's so automated and boring and bleh. Honestly, if any of these sites like Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff like adopted some of the stuff that MySpace did, like it would be so much better because everything looks the damn same. But because they're making money, they're not going to change a damn thing. They don't want us to be great, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to look for a man here, launches it right side, and Vic Dotson let a linebacker have it right there. Kamikaze Von Doom just could not keep up, and that's going to be an easy first down there for Charlotte. That's a connection that happens so often in every single game. The 3rd catch on the game there for Vic. 1st and 10 coming up. Haven't been on Facebook since my dad died about 4 years ago. Sorry about that for sure. But yeah, I still have my Facebook. I still talk to people every now and then on it, on Messenger. Faking the handoff here. Look, it goes short with it and misses his mark. That's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. Shotgun set here. And they're going to pass it, looking for a man. Going to launch this in the middle of the field and gonna incomplete. He could not hang on as he was going to the ground. Would have been an amazing catch there for MJ Witten, but right as he hit the ground, just fell out of his hands, couldn't wrap it back up. And that's going to be a stop force from Detroit's defense. They're going to have to punt it away at Charlotte. Jake Parkey down there. Looking to send it away. Looking for a nice bounce or something like that at the 5, but it's going to go into the end zone. So Detroit's going to start at the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Empty set here for Detroit's first play of this drive. Currently up 7-3 here in the second. Going pretty smooth up to this point. Pretty quick game. Looking left side. Throws it right to a man. And it's going to be picked off. And he's going to almost drop it. But J.C. Judon gets it on the second effort. And that puts Charlotte right in business. Now, what can they do with it? That's the question. Because we're going to look for a man. Going to go ahead and take off. Throws left side and caught. And they're going to put it up in there. Double R. Ralph Rodriguez punches it in, and Charlotte's on top. And that was a big mix-up on the play there. I think he was expecting the wide receiver to go to the left a little bit and throw it straight to the linebacker, J.C. Judon, the former New Jersey Battalion. Give Charlotte a chance. And Charlotte's going to take a 3-point lead. Wow. Ten to 7 is your score. Yeah, it looked like a miscommunication there. Unfortunate. But still plenty of game left. We're closing in on the halfway point of the second. I thought he was about to drop that INT. It looked like he didn't catch it clean. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but like there was a little bit of a delay when he got that flip. And that's going to be sit into the end zone for a touchback by the boot of Jake Park. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun set here after the interception. Looking for a man. Goes left side and almost threw it in some more traffic there. But Montezuma Popoko comes through with the catch and brings it into brings it to the 45 yard line. Who's swag better than number 4? Vic Dotson. Actually, no. Preston beats number 4. I'll say Preston is better. That's just my personal bias. So we're going to see a handoff, and he's going to get a short gain of 2. No one's going to be touching Vic and Preston's grip, though. I already know that for a fact. I got something special for that one, for the first season of 24. Y'all going to be mad at me. Y'all going to be mad at me for what I've put on for 24. Because we're going to see the pass here. Looking for a man. Goes right side and going to be dropped. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up. Going to be a big drop back. They send the blitz trying to get home, launching this left side and out the reach of the tight end, Frederick Heisen. It's going to be 4th and 8 coming up. Yeah, your drip nice though. I ain't saying it ain't nice. I'm just saying mine's better. My face mask been wrong since day one. Should have told me. I would have fixed it. That would have been nothing to do. You know me, when I'm in the zone, like getting these games out, like you gotta let me know in advance or like it's just not gonna get fixed. It's just not. You gotta be proactive with me. Even though it may annoy me sometimes. You gotta be proactive. You gotta hit me up in the beginning so I can adjust. As we're gonna see 1st and 10. Here comes Falco, middle of the field and caught. Looking for a 1st down play. I think he might be short. Yes, he is. 2nd and inches coming. Give him some breathing room. As Verbal Ken is helping out so far in this offense. Charlotte playing some inspired football here. Here come a Mikey interception. I feel it in my bones. Looking for a man here quickly and gonna be caught. Real good defense there, but not to be for the Detroit defense. They're gonna move the chains. That was a really good spot there. You see him right there, Kamikaze Von Doom there. I got confused. Who was 54 on that team? No, that's Tyler Rogowski. I'm sorry, I got my players confused. That was Tyler Rogowski that was guarding Vic on that one play. As we're going to see a handoff, and Doc is not going to get too much. A gain of 2, and that's really about it. Setting up 2nd and 9. Looking for a drop back, going to take off and throw on the run and had Vic, but the pressure forced that incompletion as he got hit right as he was throwing the football. You see him getting off the ground. It's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up. Third and 9 here. Looking for a 1st, looking left side and gonna be almost picked off as MJW once again could not handle it in contact, but Detroit is everywhere in these passing routes. Got to give credit so far for the Detroit defense making it happen. It's going to be 4th and 9 coming up. Sending this one away down the left side of the field. We'll see what they can do. Going to be a return, and there's a good tackle there by free safety Jamal Adams Jr. First and 10 here for Detroit at the 36-yard line. Action Jackson Jr. going to hand it off and finding a big hole is Quentin, who's going to turn the corner, gets past the 1st down mark, trying to get back up, but he's going to take it to the 47-yard line and it's going to make it 1st and 10. Going to be a handoff here, pushing forward, and the defensive line shows up. There goes Gabriella Smith right in the middle. 8 carries, 30 yards so far in the day here for Tamari Jones. It's going to be 2nd and 7. As you see right there, the passing yards pretty even up to this point. I believe Detroit has the lead by 1 yard up to this point. A little bit over 100 yards for both quarterbacks. It's going to be 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second quarter as they're going to keep it on the ground, trying to cut back. And the other Smith, John Smith, says no to that play. And that's going to set up a 3rd down situation here for Detroit. Passing it here, looking to go for a man, goes middle of the field and caught, but he's going to be short of the first down mark. JC Judon had the interception and is going to hold another drive. It's going to be 4th and 1, unless Detroit's feeling himself and wants to go for it. And it looks like they are going to go for it. I do like the aggressiveness, but they need to get the first down here to keep the drive alive. They're going to pass it here. Looking, goes right side with it and caught. And there goes swoosh inside the 20, down to the 11. And it looked like the defensive player that was guarding them was caught slipping. Perfect pass once again there from Action Jackson Jr. And he's going to take it inside the red zone. Detroit with the chance to take the lead. Looking for a pass, going to go right side with it. It's going to be caught, going out of bounds and stopping the clock. A gain of 2 on the play. It might not have 100 speed, but you got 100 hands, my boy. Swoosh had the DB lost. Yeah, they looked like he had a chance, but couldn't locate the football, and Swoosh took advantage of it. That's going to put them at the 9-yard line here. Shotgun set, and they're going to pass from it, looking for a man. Protection solid. Going to look and run away and runs into a sack. There goes Jamison Price getting the sack, and it's going to be 3rd and 19 coming. Passing it, looking for a man, goes left side with it and drop. And Montezuma couldn't hang on. And that's going to hold Detroit to a field goal attempt. The sack messed them up right there. Double check something real quick. There you go. Kick right down the middle there for Javon Gusto, kicking it up and kicking it good. And we have ourselves a tie ball game potentially going into the second half. Ten to 10 is your score. 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Sending this one away, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. There goes Adam Lester hanging on to it. And we'll see the Charlotte offense one more time in this first half, potentially. We'll see what they could do with these 48 seconds. Be passing it here, looking, goes short with it and caught. There goes Witten past the 40. So they're going to pick up 15 on that play, and they're going to need to hurry it up. And they're going to go ahead and call their first timeout at that point. Now, another 15 and 20 yards puts them well in Detroit territory and gives them one more timeout to work with. So let's see how they work this. And they can always go out of bounds if they can find a good play. Pass it here, looking, goes right side, is going to be caught, and he's going to get out of bounds. So that'll stop the clock, picking up about 5. Single back set. They're going to pass it here. Looking to throw it to Vic, and that's going to be a incomplete pass as he was trying to break free. Lost handle of the football. Well-timed hit there to disrupt the motion there for Vic Dotson. That'll be considered a drop. It's 3rd and 6 coming. Yeah, I thought he was going to break away and get past midfield with that one. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like. He's going to see another pass here, taking off to run, and he's going to throw it away. And the Detroit defense gets him off the field. Sending this one away. Looking for a pin. Gets a decent bounce, but not decent enough. And that's going to put Detroit back on the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Detroit might end up just running this one out, letting it go into the second half. A delayed handoff, but he's going to get about a gain of 1 on the play, and I think that's Detroit calling the timeout there. I'd like to think that they would use a passing play and then call a timeout if they was to get a completion, but they also don't want to be too aggressive. We already have 1 interception in the books that led to a touchdown. You don't want to put too much pressure on him, as they're going to look left side and almost throws it straight to Jamal Adams Jr. And that was exactly what Charlotte was looking for, but the veteran safety just could not hang on. And that's going to be 3rd and 9. Action has been throwing some dangerous passes here so far tonight, but you got to give Charlotte's secondary credit as well. They've been making it very difficult on some of these passes. They've been beat a few times, but they've been making sure that it hasn't been too easy, as they're going to go middle of the field, and that will be a 1st down, and they'll call their second timeout with that play. That'll get them closer to midfield, but still a little bit too far out for potentially getting some points. We'll see if they go with the Hail Mary. Got ourselves a good ball game here. Looks like they do have their Hail Mary set. We'll see how far Falco can launch it. He actually throws it well short, and that's going to be incomplete. And that's going to make it to the end of the first half. Not a fan of that particular pass motion, but it is what it is. Charlotte with the football, and throw your 3s up. Going to be returned here, taking it past the 20 to about the 22-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Big Dotson there in the backfield. We're going to send him out for a block and get him maybe 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up. Doc Boone, a slow game so far for him. Hasn't had enough opportunities, my personal opinion. Probably should try to get him in the passing game if you're going to go ahead and throw the football a little bit. But we shall see, as they have a similar formation as the last play, but they flipped it. See what they do in this one. They're going to go ahead and set Vic to block. He's going to step up, goes right side, and almost throws an interception, as that's going to make it 3rd and 8. Shotgun set here. Hank Falco passing it again on the run, throwing it to the right side, and that's too far out. And Vic Dotson looked like he had a clear lane towards the end zone. So I don't know where Falco was going with that. Regardless, it's going to make it 4th down, and Detroit got off scot-free. Looking to send this one away. Here comes Swoosh, turn it up, and look at the speed there from Jamal Adams Jr. like a missile, taking him down at the 30. Did you see how fast he was running? That's crazy. 1st and 10 coming up. You just seen like white and purple just shoot past the screen. That was ridiculous. But Detroit's back onto the field. First time here in the second half. A fairly successful half, I would say. I mean, it could be a lot worse, because we're going to see a handoff here, and there goes Entravis Quentin getting close to the 40. 6 carries, 24 yards there for him. It's going to be 2nd and 2 coming. Another handoff, pushing, using his blockers and rumbling forward to get past midfield. Mark him right at midfield. Detroit on the move, and the run game is starting to click. First and 10 coming up. Going to see the 1st and 10 set, looking for a man left side, and going to be incomplete. Had to step away for a second. Apparently a spin move happened. My bad. Had to check the dough, because we're going to see a pass looking left side, and that pass was way off. And once again, Charlotte holds strong here on 3rd down. Like, what happened? Who got the spin move? I'm sorry. Fourth and 6, looking for a pin. It is going out of bounds, and it will be inside the 10. Barely inside the 10. We'll mark it at the 8-yard line. Charlotte's going to have a long field ahead of them. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here. Quentin Entravis spun between 3. Oh, man, I got to see that one on the replay. Can someone clip it for me and post it so I can watch it? That would be great. 1st and 10 coming. Kyle Wu looking for the safety. Going to look for the pass right side, and looks and finds Vic. And that's a good player to find if you're troubling on the passing attack. He's going to move this sticks up. 4 catches, 25 yards so far in the day there for 87. Looking to see if he could sneak his way into 10 TDs this season, but he's pretty far away. I think he's at 5 or 6 now after that game last week. I was going to see a beautiful block picked up, and he catches it. There goes MJW. A beautiful block there on the left side. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but that was great job there, chopping them down. And it's going to make it 1st and 10 at the 40. And a beautiful pass there under pressure too, in between like 3 defenders. 1st and 10. Going to go with the reverse play, trying to get around Calvin Thomas, but he don't allow that. That's the wrong way to run. 2nd and 9 coming. Honestly, Charlotte's best chance of running the football will be up the middle. And even then, Styles Stern is no joke. No joke to run at. As you see him there, number 96, the defensive tackle. We're going to see 2nd and 9 coming up. They're going to go look towards Vic and turn it up, pushing forward and going to get a solid gain right there. 3rd and 2 coming up. Vic gets another catch. 5 for 32. Who does Dallas need to win? Dallas needs Charlotte to win. You need the team that you're fighting for the last spot to lose. That's pretty much how it goes. We're going to see Doc Boone shedding off 2 men and getting past midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Charlotte. Then go Charlotte. That's a Dominic McKenzie halfback there for Dallas, who had themselves an immaculate game yesterday. Looking to turn up a little bit. Actually, not yesterday, day before yesterday. And he passing it here, goes right side and going to be caught, and he got stuck at the end of the play, but he's going to hang on to it. A gain of 5 on that one. Second and 5, and that's a penalty, so that last play gets erased. Now it's back to 2nd and 10. It's like a gain of nothing. Second and 10 coming up. They're going to give it to Doc Boone, who has a little bit of room, getting some of those yards back, and now it's 3rd and 6. Third and 6 coming up. You're going to fake the handoff, looking for a man standing tall in the pocket, takes off and throws it away. Nothing doing there. Not much open. And once again, the Detroit defense is allowing them to get close to midfield, but the offense keeps stalling here for Charlotte. 4th and 6, we'll see another punt. Not trying to force it into coverage either. I kind of get it, trying to keep it on your side. You're already +1 in the turnover battle, but that punt is going to barely miss the mark there for the pin at the 1-yard line. A great attempt, but it's going to make it 1st and 10 here for Detroit. Neither team has yet to find a end zone or any type of points since the first half. Single back set. And they're going to fake the handoff, and the rush is going to get home, and that's a sack. Gabby Ice taking the back to the 13-yard line. The 2nd sack on the day here for the Charlotte defense, making it happen. It's going to be 2nd and 17. Got caught in that play action. And that was a really good pass rush there from their starting defensive tackle, who looked like she was on the edge, but I think that was just how it looked on the rush. As we're going to see a pass there to the halfback, rumble forward and getting all those yards back. 3rd and manageable here for Detroit. Charlotte was looking for the deep pass there. Didn't quite get it. They went short with it, and they took advantage. Short drop back here, looking short, and it's going to be caught. Easy 1st down play. And there goes the tackle. Keegan Terry making the play, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Finding their way out of a hole. Passing it here, looking, goes left side with it and caught. First down play, using that speed past midfield. And Detroit's starting to turn up a little bit. But can they put it into points? That's the question. First and 10 coming up. They caught him slipping on that one. Passing it, looking for a man, goes short with it and caught, rumbling to about the 40-yard line. 2nd and 4 here. There goes Montezuma again. Second catch. It's 26 yards total. It's a lot of Charlotte fans in here, huh? Hellhounds stand up and they praying on our downfall as we're going to see a handoff and not quite at the mark. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Last minute of the 3rd quarter is here. Get the giveaway going, you know what I'm saying? We're at 8, so hasn't changed since. Expected a little bit more, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to see a handoff, trying to hit the move, and there's going to be a blitz there. JC Judon with his 3rd stop on 3rd down. Or at least it's this 3rd stop that he's forced so far, because he got interception and 2 tackles behind the line, behind the first down mark. So we're going to see another punt here by Javon Gusto. A lot of punting here in this second half. No points, but it is going to be another pin as we're going to go ahead and close out the 3rd quarter. Throw your 4s up in the chat and we'll get to the giveaway after this drive. I'll give you a little time to ping your people and all the good stuff, using Vic as a block, and he's going to help him out and pick up some more yards. That's a first down play. Great job there. Reese Rockefeller blocked on that play by Vic. The handoff here, another good block, but that's going to be a short gain there by Doc Boone, who is averaging 4 yards a carry. He's doing what he can on his limited touches up to this point. We'll see if we'll need an extra quarter to settle this. No team has made a point since the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Vic in the slot. We'll see if they go his way. They're going to launch it short and caught. And there goes Ralph Rodriguez coming through with the catch. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. That formation coming. Vic to the right of the line, but they're going to hand it off, trying to find the crease, rumbling forward for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and medium coming. 10 minutes left in the 4th. And the game's going by pretty quickly, ain't it? Is it just me? But that's normally what happens when there's not a lot of scoring. Looks like a 2 tight end set here. And they're going to motion the the fullback out, and they're going to hand it off to Doc, who's going to rumble forward and pick up about 2 or 3. He's going to crack 50 yards rushing. 3rd and 2 coming up. Charlotte trying to go a little conservative with it. It's been working, getting some hard-nosed running there by Doc Boone, helping them out. Handoff again, finding a big hole, but he's not going to make it. Closed down real quick, and Mikey Jackson says hello. 4th and 1 coming up, and Charlotte technically has a chance to go for it here. They're inside Detroit territory. They need a score. Do they go for the aggressiveness? And looks like they will not. Oh, I thought they were in Detroit territory. My bad. Yeah, that's not going to work. We're going to see 4th and 1, sending this one away, looking for a bounce, 3rd time's the charm. Yes, it is, down to the 2, and Jamal Adams Jr. is going to recover it. So now Detroit is going to have to look out. Can the Charlotte defense help them out 2 times in this game? And a big help will be a safety. As they look like they're spreading out the defense here. Empty set. I'm not sure if I like that. Gonna look for a man. Steps up and throws it away as quick as he possibly can. He didn't even give the play a chance to develop. Gonna be 2nd and 10. Second and 10 coming. Handoff, pushing forward. Rumbling past the 5 to the 7. It's going to be 3rd and 5. And Charlotte could get a quick stop here. Give themselves some primo field position. Maybe that could be the turning point. You got to play the field position ball game sometimes, as they're going to quick pitch it and going to be caught, and Swoosh is going to get past the 20 and say goodbye to that primo field position. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Once again, didn't really let the play develop, but Swoosh was open for just a little bit, just enough for them to make a play. They let that inside let that inside containment go. Yeah, we're gonna do it for you. Gonna be passing it again, goes short with it and caught. Spins off of a man, gets past the 30 to the 33. And it's gonna be 2nd and 2. Another close game here for Detroit. It's been like that a lot of the times this season, where they're always in the game at the 4th quarter, but maybe 1 or 2 things throughout the game kind of screwed it up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see if that continues on, as it's going to be another 3rd down situation here for Detroit. Handoff here. Gonna be a flag on the play, and I think it's on Detroit. It is, but I'm sure Charlotte's just gonna go ahead and decline that. It is 4th down, but they are actually gonna go and try to back them up, which is a risk. Interesting. They're gonna let Detroit get a chance for a 1st down here. Now Detroit see what play they can do here. They got to get past the 34-yard line, or they'll just be back to square one, and they have to punt the football. They're going to look for a play. They're going to back up some more and get sacked. And I think the gamble worked out for Charlotte. Back inside the 20, and they're going to have to punt it away. No one was open, as Alpha Omega gets them down. We're going to see the return here. Going to take this to the right side, spins off the first one, gets to the 44. And it's less than 5 minutes here in the 4th quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. At this point, a field goal could be all was needed. No team has scored here in the 2nd half. And I did not go for the giveaway, didn't I? I want to go ahead and spin it real quick. I'm sorry. Just reminding myself. Kind of got enthralled with the game, as we're going to see a handoff here in a big hole, and there goes Doc Boone. Is going to use that speed, gets a block, it takes off past the 30, gets inside the 25 to the 22, and Doc Boone was waiting for just one opportunity, and he takes advantage of it. That puts him in field goal range. First and 10 coming up. We're going Gonna go and fake the handoff here, looking for a man. Gonna go short with it and caught. Inside the 20 they go, and big speed MJW trying to get some more yards, but he'll get stopped at the 11. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. What time stamp was that play? I'm gonna write that down. See, we're gonna investigate that play if there was really people open. We'll try it if it works, as that is going to be a false start. Looks like the left and the right guard moved back on that one. 1st and 15 coming up. Charlotte well in range for some points. I'm sure they're looking for a touchdown. They'll put more pressure on the Hellhounds. First and 15 coming. And passing it again, goes left side and had a man, but the pass off the mark. Now it's going to be 2nd and 15. Yeah, it's a glitch. Sometimes it throws it away when it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But how your setup is, it is a lot better, as he's going to go ahead and no look it there to Verbal Kent, who's going to run out of bounds and hits him out of bounds. That is unnecessary roughness. That makes it half a distance to the goal and automatic 1st down, and that puts Charlotte in business. That is not good. Haven't seen unnecessary roughness one in a while. That's a that's a rare penalty there. Gonna be passing it again, stepping back middle of the field and wide open. Gonna knock it through. And there goes Ralph Rodriguez, take number 2, his 2nd of the game. And that puts Charlotte up 16-10. Wow. Kick is gonna be up, and I don't have to look at it too much. Jake Parker doesn't miss extra points. It's gonna be 17-10, as the people that is rooting for Detroit to lose rejoice in the chat. And not a pretty sight here for Detroit, but luckily enough for them, all 3 timeouts. They got one of my favorite potential offenses in the league. They just need to put it all together. See if they can move their way down the field and get ourselves back to a tie ball game. If Madden loved Charlotte so much, they'd be in the playoffs right now. But this is not season 9 to 11, 9 and 10. Bring back access. I felt that, yeah. But then we lose our partners and stuff. But 24 will be a lot better, I can assure you that. Speaking of which, I need to get that back on and see if I can work some more sliders. I think I'm like 95% done with the sliders, especially with the new mods that I added in. I think you will all love them. Definitely going to see how it's going to work out for sure. First and 10, and they're going to fake the handoff here, looking to launch this left side immediately, and there goes Amari Jones rumbling to midfield, already past Charlotte, already in Charlotte territory with 1 play. Like I said, plenty of time here. Beautiful protection, and it looks like they had Sean McGowan double teamed. They left the tight end wide open. I don't know if y'all seen up the field, there was 2 bodies over there by 18. Is going to be passing it again. They send 4, launching a short, and he missed his mark right there. Sean McGowan had a chance to turn up a little bit. Second and 10 coming, passing it, looking for a man. Stands tall, but running out of time again. And there goes JC Judon, adding on to what has been a great game for him. The 4th sack on the day here for Charlotte. It's starting to pile up, and I'm quite certain that Action Jackson Jr. could be the most sacked quarterback so far this season. Either him or Oscar Roden, one of the two. But right now, they need 3rd and 20, and it's obviously 4th down territory. They don't need to get it all on this one play, but it'll help if they can. They're going to go and launch it right side and wide open. Going to get it inside the 40 to the 37, and the veteran Frederick Kaiser gets it done. They're not going to give up. And they'll hit the 2-minute warning on that one. See that glitch right there is 1 minute 59 seconds. That's crazy. Troy hoping they have time to spare, so they can go ahead and get the stop and potentially even get the ball back and win in regulation. You never know. Going to pass it here, going to go left side and going to be deflecting. That was a dicey pass right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. I didn't even see the predictions, like who's leading what. Let me see if I can bring it up. Okay, so only one section got picked, and it was 7-13. So if Detroit gets a touchdown with the extra point, then it'll go to that means no one's going to win unless Charlotte gets a touchdown of their own and make it a 14-point game. I'll put it in the next section. 3rd and 10 coming up. At the 36, no huddle. They're going to elect to not use their timeouts, which in my opinion is the right move. Launching right side and almost picked off, and Keegan Terry had a chance to get a 2nd interception in 2 straight games. It's going to be 4th down again. They're going to need the veteran leadership of Action Jackson Jr. to get this done. Got to get past the 27-yard line to make it happen. They got all the wide receivers out. They send 4 quickly to the middle of the field and wide open. Intro beast Quentin dusted off Giovanni Valentine. No love for the love doctor, and an extra point coming up to tying it up. Wow. We got ourselves a game tonight. Kick is going to be up and good. And just off of that play alone, that's just ridiculous. I'm going to double this one. We didn't get the what's the name, the 2 giveaways, but I'm going to double this giveaway here because it's only 5 TPE, so we'll make it 10. I'll do it because I love you all. Don't be mad at me. So 10 TPE for this one, and it's going to go to the leading rusher of the United Sim Football Association. Is going to go to DM5, Dominic McKenzie, there for the Dallas Dragons. So congratulations there on that. So he's going to get himself 10 extra TPE coming in next week. And Charlotte with the chance to take the lead here. They have 1 minute and 22 seconds. He said, "Thank you, 8-pound baby Jesus." Dallas says, even if we ain't playing, we still gonna win. So congratulations on that. But now we got to see the veteran leadership of Hank Falco. Let's see what he can do. Is they're gonna go ahead and return this one. Vic with solid blocking. Excuse me, to get him to the 26-yard line. They don't need to go too far to get field goal range. Jake Parkey has a leg. If they get inside the 35, Detroit might start sweating. Honestly, they'll start sweating if they get inside midfield, get past midfield. But it's 1 minute and 18 seconds left. Gonna be passing it here, looking for a pass play. Taking off and just throws this one away. Didn't like those looks. And now I'll blame him. Everything was covered up. 2nd and 10 coming. And don't forget, we still have overtime as well. So they don't have to go too aggressive, but at the same time, Detroit has the chance on the other end if they could get a quick they could get a quick stop to get a field goal and win in regulation. You never know. Going to pass it here. They're going to go straight to Vic, who's going to make the catch, doesn't get out of bounds, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 7. 6 catches, 35 yards there for Vic. Not the most exciting game that he's had in his career, but he's definitely helping out as best as he can with the opportunities presented with him. We're going to see Vic in the slot. Guarded by Mikey, but he's going to let him by. Going to look for a man here as he's going to throw it. He's going to throw off the back foot in the middle of the field. Turns up and Vic hangs on to it down to the 3rd and 9-yard line. And Vic Dotson does what he does. What a pass there from Falco. A kick from here will be, what's the word? It'll be a 56-yarder. A 56-yard field goal here. Which, with all due respect, big homie, Jake Parkey has a leg to hit it from that far, as we're going to see a fake of the handoff here, looking for a man. Falco's going to launch it short. It's going to be caught. Going to get him inside the 35, and it's not looking pretty here for here for Detroit. Kick from here will be about 48 yards now. Nah, that wasn't a flag. I think Falco looking to do something crazy. They got the I formation here. They could just hand it off. That's exactly what they'll do, using his blocks, rumbling forward for the 1st down play. And Detroit's not calling the timeouts. They might ice the kicker, and that's really about it. And Charlotte worked their way down in less than a minute to get in field goal range. What fight there from Charlotte to show that. Hank Falco goes to old reliable here. Missed field goal, if that's the case. As we're going to see Detroit call the timeout, try to ice Jake Parkey. Yeah, tear ACL kicker. That's tough. Not too windy here tonight in Detroit. Kick is going to be up, and you could go ahead and knock that one through. Charlotte takes the lead with 10 seconds left, and that is a dagger in the heart of Detroit fans everywhere. Did everything they could, and the pass into Vic Dotson there by Hank Falco, a quarterback to tight end duo that is past this time. It keeps on clicking when they need them. Ten seconds to go. And very, very fun ball game all the way around. Very defensive heavy early. Not a lot of scoring, and then the last 3-4 minutes or so, it just got ridiculous. As we're going to see a return to about the 29-yard line. They have a chance for about 2 plays here at the max. If they can get the ball down to about the 45 on the other side of the field, they can try it. They can try a long field goal. They're in a good place here, but they need to run down the field a little bit. Here it is. Going to be passing it here. Looking for a man. Sending everyone deep. No time left. Hit as he throws. Took a little too long, and the Detroit Hellhounds will take a L here tonight. Unfortunate. The pass rush got home. That's one of the first times, too, we've seen the protection break down on a Hail Mary. And that is going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Charlotte comes through and gets the W. Wow. Charlotte with a 10-point fourth quarter. They get the job done and holding Detroit to 7. They're in the second half, as we're going to look at the stats here in a little bit. You see the possession time. Detroit had it longer. They had it for 26 minutes. Only had 17 points to show for it. As we'll go ahead and take out the stat sheets here. Action Jackson Jr., 21 for 35, 313, 2 TDs, 1 interception. And if you want to look back throughout the whole game, that interception did lead to a touchdown in the first half. So maybe that could have been enough forced error that messed up their whole game. But Hank Falco, 23 for 37, 245, 2 TDs, no interceptions. Not a lot of huge plays. Longest pass on either side, 36 and 32 for Jackson and Falco respectively. Rushing wise, Doc Boone, 15 for 91. Definitely a really good job. Had that long carry that got him into touchdown range. Tamari Jones, 14 for 50. Intravis Quentin, 7 for 28. And that's a bot player. We don't care about those. And the longest carry goes to Doc Boone there for that 34-yarder, doing his thing. Receiving wise, we'll start with Detroit. Amari Jones led the way with 8 catches, 94 yards. Tamari Jones, 4 for 36. Uncle Swoosh, 2 for 50. Montezuma Popoko, 2 for 26. Frederick Kaiser, 2 for 34. Intravis Quentin, 2 for 37. Sean McGowan only had 1 catch, but he made a count for 36 yards and a TD, the longest of the game for either team. And you see right there, Montezuma and Tamari Jones each had a drop. And you see right there, actually, Quentin and McGowan each had a 36-yarder on the day. So good job by both of those guys. On the other side, Vic Dodson leading the way. 7 catches, 67 yards. Verbal Kent, 6 for 60. I'm about to say 6 for 60. I'm tripping. 6 for 63. MJ Witten, 5 for 69. So I got to say, nice. Ralph Rodriguez, 3 for 28. And he had himself a solid game with 2 TDs. Good job. And Doc Boone, 2 for 18. Drop passes. Witten had 3 drops. And honestly, 2 of them were in some serious coverage, just could not hang on, coming back down to the ground. Vic Dotson had 1. And you see right there, he did have the longest catches, Dotson, for a 32-yarder. Defensively, the leading tacklers will be Jamal Adams Jr. and John Smith with 9. Gabriella Smith and Alpha Omega get 6. Reggie Green and Jameson Price, 2 rookies, they pick up 5 tackles. J.D. Edwards gets 4, the former Toronto Wraith. Keegan Terry with 3. J.C. Judon also with 3. Giovanni Valentine, Adam Lester, Chris Cook, and Shabazz Holmes-Harris get 2. Tyler Spatkins, Parker Howe, and Aaron Hughes get 1. Tackles for loss, Price and Harris each get 1. Sack-wise, J.C. Judon, Gabriella Smith, Jameson Price, and Alpha Omega each get a sack apiece. J.C. Judon with the INT, so he had himself a great game overall. 3 tackles, a sack, an interception, and he also got a pass deflection, so great job there. You see right there, Valentine, Terry, Judon, Adams Jr., and Lester each get 1 apiece, along with John Smith. No fumbles or anything like that here. On the other side, the leading tackler will be Mikey Jackson, getting 9. Kamikaze Von Doom gets 7, the Tulane product. Tank Falco Jr. gets 6. Reese Rockefeller and DeJohn James gets 5. Calvin Thomas, Michael Rory, Justin Brown get 4. Styles Stern and Jay Underwood get 3. Damian Chambers and AJ Frost get 2. Tyler Rogowski, Kaylon Chase, Intravis Quentin, Andrew Shield, Amari Jones, and Frederick Kaiser each with 1. Only 1 tackle for loss on the day, that goes to Kamikaze Von Doom. And 1 sack on the day, that goes to Tank Falco Jr. No interceptions on the day. 4 pass deflections total. 2 of them went to Justin Brown, who honestly should have had an interception but dropped the easy one. DeJohn James and Jay Underwood each had 1. And then that's all the defensive stats there, you know what I'm saying? Kicking wise, both kickers perfect on the day. Jake Parkey's going to bring in 8 points total, and Javon Gusto is going to bring in 5. Yeah, my math's right. Cool. 6 punts there for Parkey, averaging 52, almost 53. 5 punts on the day for Gusto, averaging 41, or less than 41. And he had 3 punts inside the 20. Jake Parkey had 1. Kick return wise, Adam Lester once again 3 for 69, so another nice. Uncle Swoosh gets 1 for 22. Punt return wise, 1 for 8. Uncle Swoosh 2 for 16 there for the punt returns. And we're gonna go ahead and see the scoring summary here. Jake Parkey starts out the points there with a field goal at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, a lot of receptions here for TDs. Sean McGowan gets 1 for 36, and then Ralph Rodriguez gets 1 for 14. Excuse me. And then Javon Gusto gets a 37-yard field goal before the end of the first half. 10-10 is your score into the third quarter, where we get absolutely nothing. The defenses stand tall. And then the fourth quarter got pretty crazy at the end there, within the last 4 minutes. Ralph Rodriguez gets a touchdown to spread it out. And then Intervies Quentin on the next drive, right before they lost the ball on fourth down. They found the guy open. Great job there from Junior. But the defense could not hang on for the last little bit of time. And Jake Parkey with the dagger. 9 seconds left on the clock. A 42-yard field goal seals their fate. And that is going to go ahead and close out week number 12, folks. So we'll go ahead and get into it. And was it 3 points? Oh, actually right there. So it's actually going to go to nobody. So no one picked 1 through 6. That means y'all lost y'all coinage too. That's tough for you guys who actually went for it. You know what I'm saying? As we're going to go ahead and see what the schedule is for next week. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Let me see. Is it this one? Okay, so it's going to start here. Sweet. So it's going to be Anchorage at Huntington Beach. That's definitely going to be a what's the name game? Twitch game. So I'm going to adjust that. Tampa Bay, New Jersey is going to be a game. Probably leave that for YouTube. Dallas and Detroit. Another Twitch game for sure. Charlotte and Toronto, that could be Twitch. New York and Pittsburgh, that feels like Twitch. And then Tacoma and St. Louis, that feels like YouTube. So looks like a 3-3 set. That makes the most sense here. So we'll go ahead and close out here. Thank you so much for your time. Looking forward for week 13. We're closing in on playoff season. Who's going to make it? We got to see a little bit later. Stay tuned, everybody. Thanks so much for your time. We'll go ahead and talk to you later.